to see your exact representation in NBA 2K24?
I already know they're going to start making fun of me or something.
Really?
But,
Clowning you?
That's just how my family goes. You know,
Okay.
they're going to try to play.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. And on tap tonight, it's the DA.
Thank you very much. Now,
what's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Green is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Irving. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Minnesota, underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Irving. McDaniels passes to Conley. Here's the step back. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Good on the triple.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Out to Doncic. Back to Irving, looking to end the run. The shot off that time, and Minnesota will come the other way. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Minnesota ball.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. McDaniels finds Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Mavericks on D. 7-point differential. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Conley with a wide open look. Good, and as this goes to town. Conley's got 5.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Doncic against Conley. Right side Irving. 6 to shoot. And here's Bullock from the arc. They get it back. The kick out to Irving. And Bullock now top of the key. Doncic looking it over. Over Conley. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Powell, the pass to Doncic. Drills it from outside.
Well, we know how good Doncic is with the ball, pulling up off the dribble, so it does him a bunch of good when he's converting his catch-and-shoot jumpers as well. Balances out his offensive game.
McDaniels. "11 feet away, and Irving finishes inside."
Boy, good luck trying to keep Irving down. I mean, he's more than happy to take the contact and finish right through it.
Conley finds McDaniel. Back to Conley. Now here's McDaniel. Gobert the pass to Towns, and the shot goes in.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Doncic has got 6 points.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Yes, that goes in.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert, a lot less affected by contact these days.
Irving dishes to Powell. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Well, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
In the first 2 minutes.
Outside Conley. Lets the three fly. Bullock with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 6. Here's Irving. It's hauled in by Edwards. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Kyle Anderson comes in for McDaniels. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
And the Mavericks call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
No good on the shot. Noel passes to Anderson. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Back to Holiday. To the wing on the left. Here's Hardy. No good, unable to end this run. Minnesota leading by 11. Here's Noel. Pass to Rivers. Three-pointer. Gobert. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got 6.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Holiday with the 3. Rebound, Minnesota. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And that one, good.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that finish sums up the whole game. They have a big lead due to execution on drives just like that.
And now Minnesota on the fast break. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some...
Time to get up and make some noise for your
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And, guys, another thing I love is their pursuit of the ball. I mean, creating second-chance opportunities just with effort.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, we've got Hardaway. Actually, Kluber is out there with Powell. Then there's Doncic, and it's Irving in at the 2-guard spot. Edwards against Irving. He makes that one drop, only a second, 5 tries. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
They get the rebound. Edwards. And finally they hit one. Edwards got 8 points.
Boy, you like to see Edwards doing work on the glass, hitting the boards there, using his strength and athleticism to extend plays.
Kleber kicks to Irving. Powell trying to free himself up. And Kyrie Irving gets the three. 7 points in the game.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
McDaniels passes to Towns. Mavericks with the rebound.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves. Then for the Mavericks, Reggie Bullock comes in for Dwight Powell. And Josh Green subbed in for Hardaway. Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Mavericks trail by 18. On the wing, Irving. Edwards defending. And here's Doncic from the arc. Another three for Dallas.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Outside, Edwards. Launches a three. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. Towns with a nice move. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And that one's good.
Doncic, such a difficult matchup. Too big for a guard, too skilled for most wings. Luka is simply a problem in capital letters, exclamation point.
Irving dishes to Green. Kleber against Towns. Kleber, the pass to Doncic. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 14 points for the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
Time to get up and make some noise.
Christian Woods checked in for the Mavericks. McDaniels in the post, guarded by Green. McDaniels in the post. He's against Green. A nice shot by McDaniels.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Irving kicks to Doncic. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Timberwolves leading by 16. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And he's got the smarts to take advantage of the shaky defense. Conley's been around the block a few times.
The Timberwolves have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Towns. Kyle Anderson comes in for Taurean Prince. And it's Rivers in for McDaniel.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense. But he can also freeze a defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Irving passes to Doncic. Over Conley. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
He throw good, Edwards. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Noel's checked in. No good on the second free throw.
And you talk about believing in yourself. Man, how about Christian Wood?
Greg, self-talk and self-confidence is critically important at this level. And, you know, this guy, Christian Wood, was cut or waived from 4 NBA teams. Wasn't on an NBA roster for an entire season. Finally broke through with Detroit in year 5. And there's no turning back now for the big fella.
Count it.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Dallas calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Dwight Powell's checked in for Reggie Bullock. Hardaway comes in for Green. And it's Hardy in for Kyrie Irving.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Timberwolves.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Now the pass to Rivers. Inside. Here's Reed. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The quick look, no good that time. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The three for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
To the inside. Stolen by Reed. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. Minnesota on top, running away with this one. From Target Center, back in a moment.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. There was no stopping Anthony Edwards in the first half. He had 13 points and 4 rebounds. And that's going to do it for us here.
Please give a big round of applause.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. To the paint, Powell with the steal. Doncic against Conley. From downtown, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Passes it to McDaniels. Over Irving. A nice shot by McDaniels. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Green dishes to Doncic. On the wing, Irving. Edwards defending. Irving misses.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Edwards, that's good.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy is athletic and can really move.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
Timberwolves leading by 23. It's Edwards on the wing. Off target at the rim. The Mavericks have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. In the corner, Irving with it. Back to Doncic. From outside the arc. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 assists in the game.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the three ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. That's the latest, David.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. No one covering.
Josh Green.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Outside Edwards. Here's McDaniels. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Dallas calls timeout.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Some changes for Minnesota. Prince is checked in for McDaniels. And it's Noel in for Edwards. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for Reggie Bullock. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Green. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Doncic. Pass to Noel. Beyond the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Here's Kleber. Hardaway kicks to McGee. Pass to Kleber. The kick out to Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Tries again. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Noel. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Mavericks shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Hardaway finds Kleber.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
No good. Towns with the defensive effort. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 15-6 run. Gobert trying to get open. Conley gets the bucket.
Gotta admire how clever Conley is. Gifted at catching the defense off guard with that soft load.
Irving looking over the floor. Outside Hardaway. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Holiday, the pass to McGee. Comes up empty down low.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Towns with the steal. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
The steal then right into the fast break. Towns with excellent awareness for his age. Very mature player despite being a young buck.
Left side, Irving. Outside Hardaway. Outside Holiday. Trying to get something going. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Good. That one on target from Noel. Noel's got 7 points for the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Irving against Conley. The pass to Towns. With 2 seconds left. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Minnesota with a 34.
68, the Mavericks.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter here. Ntilikina out there with Hardy. Then it's Christian Wood. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Holiday in at the 3, the small forward. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
Here's Anderson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one goes on Wood.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean,
2 shots.
You got to play without fouling.
And he makes the first. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Frank Ntilikina. And both free throws good for Anderson. Mavericks shooting just 28%. They're offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. And Doncic gets it to go.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court.
Here's Anderson. Offensive rebound. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Anderson's got 4 points in the quarter. Kicks to Doncic. Here's the 3. That shot misses. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Noel. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Wood passes to Hardy. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
That's going to be over Bennett. Not watching for the line that time. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. From past the arc, the shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
For 3.
Hardy's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Noel. Guarded by Doncic. Noel, no good. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Yep, it counts.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Down low. Passes to Reed. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Holiday dishes to Doncic. Reed with the block. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for Noel. And Dallas with a change here too. Berton is checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. 5 on the clock. The 3 for Doncic. And it's Rivers with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Prince can really elevate now. He plays much bigger than 6'7", and we just saw an example of that there.
Stolen by Reed. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And Jaden Hardy is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. Really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Morris checked in for Anderson. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Hardy passes to Doncic. Dallas again missing.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Here's McLaughlin. Bertans defending. Moore against Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Prince misses. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Now, here's Doncic. Not a lot of room. And he uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 25 points.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
Time now for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on JaVale McGee.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Mavericks gave us some information. He's got an injury to his elbow, specifically his elbow joint, and it looks like it's a pinched nerve. And they count on him to provide in all ways. Now that he's out, they're in a precarious situation. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Hopefully we'll see him very soon. And so Moore nails both of them. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Irving. And he banks in the layup.
Hey, when you defend Irving, you've got to be all in. I mean, his finishing ability is extraordinary.
Minnesota's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13.
15 foul. At the line for Minnesota, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. At the line.
And the first one drops. Dallas making a switch here. Green's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Mavericks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Pass to Bertans. Jacks up a 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
At the line for Minnesota, Naz Reid, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory for Minnesota.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Here's Irving. That one a little long for Minnesota. They've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Knocked loose. Another shot. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
One shot.
it loose. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Doncic is checked in for Justin Holiday.
Doncic.
41 seconds left in the fourth. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving.
Second personal foul.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker. 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Doncic. On the wing, Irving. Outside, Green. And here's Doncic from the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember. And it's just competing and, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
11 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Has to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. And that's a foul. Called on Josh Green. That will get him his fourth foul of the game. And due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
At the line for your Timberwolves. Jordan.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control.